everybody, welcome back to Quest Junkies for round 2 of not just the Tournament of Heroes, but round 2 of our Pride Month charity week-long event, raising money for the Kaleidoscope Trust. This is the Rhódania Chronicles. Say hi, guys!
Hi, guys!
Hi, guys!
We are thrilled to be back, telling wonderful stories for you all here tonight. Unfortunately, missing one of our own, our dear Rhódania, Mai, has fallen ill, so we send all our love to Mai. Please rest up, because, well, let's just say the devil may be watching on Wednesday, and he doesn't like it when he is disappointed. Nah, I'm kidding. You just take all the rest you need. We love you. You're the best.
The chosen one has fallen from grace.
Wow. Shots fired, and we haven't even done the intros yet, so what a way to start. So,
Unbelievable.
just to quickly go through, my dear friends, this is a charity stream, one of several that we are doing throughout this week, raising funds for the Kaleidoscope Trust. The Kaleidoscope Trust helps people in the LGBTQIA+ community all across the world, help them to gain support and earn back the rights that in some countries they don't have, unfortunately. So it is incredibly important work, and the kind of thing that we are proud to be supporting as part of Pride. I actually have my Pride t-shirt in time. Yay! So it's so good. So yes, we are raising money for that. Our goal for the end of the week is 2,500, which is quite a lofty goal, but I know that this community is so fucking generous that we can do that if we really, really try hard and we be the heroes that Connor is going to teach us how to be. We have donation incentives. There are rewards that you can claim while donating, which will influence the games that you are watching. You can nominate players to receive boons, buffs, possible opposite of buffs, debuffs, whatever they're called. Basically influence the game with your donations, which could make or break the story. Who knows? Our fate is in your hands. But along the way, we do have our goals, which are various one-shots to unlock. As it stands currently, we are only £55 away from the first of these goals, which is a certain Legend of Zelda one-shot, hosted by the Shield of the Wyld Ones himself, Patrick aka Pattoons. So,
Yay!
that's the first of many. I believe the one after that is the chosen one-shot, which we teased once before, with our dear Mai taking the DM seat for the very first time. Not just on stream, just in general, DMing for the first time. So, all that and so much more to unlock. Let's see just how much we can do. With all that being said, here's the link in the chat to donate if you would like to do so. There is also a QR code on the screen if that is your kind of thing. I find that quite useful. We would also like to quickly thank our friends over at Sirenscape. If you use this link here, you can support Sirenscape and our friends Phoenix Iwaki, the fantastic channel that is a big part of why Quest Junkies is what it is. It has access to thousands of musics and ambiences and sound effects to enhance your tabletop role-playing needs, and is just really a great tool, especially if you're a streamer that does D&D, like myself. Couldn't recommend it any more than I do. It's just so fantastic. What's that? I technically have a spin from last Monday. I was going to say for a while, but that session. So we're not doing spins. We just have the donation goals. You can save yours for when you come back if you like. We'll do it that way. From there, we would also like to send some love to the magnificent Avivor, who does this fantastic character art. Look here, look at this wonderful fluffy floof. It's so wonderful and precious. We're so excited. Apart from one person on the screen, but we'll get to them in a little bit. That art is not done by Aviv, but the rest is, and it is spectacular. We would also like to shout out our wonderful Discord community. If you want to join the Discord, there is the link to do so, and you can join the hey, let's send memes to each other squad, and you can potentially get a seat at the table for a future one-shot. as we like to recruit from the community itself. And yeah, it's just a good time. So I think that's as much as we need to cover tonight because this is a charity event. So let's go around the table and meet our dear friends. So if you be so kind, tell us who you are, who you will be playing, and give us an ever-elusive, random, interesting fact about your character. Starting with Patrick.
Oh, hello. I'm currently having audio issues at the minute, but hello, I am Patrick, aka Patton. Sometimes I draw art, but Monday nights I play Conal McGinnis, the Herb Genasi Rune Knife Fighter, the Shield of the Wyld Ones, and I'll protect everybody in the chat as we go through this tournament. Random fact about Conal. Considering I was at the dentist today, let's have a dentist fact. Has everybody seen Castaway? Yep. Tom Hanks?
Yes.
Well, Conal, Earth Genasi's don't go to the dentist. They just get a rock in their mouth and go. They knock out the teeth.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
No one likes that scene, but you know what? Dentists suck.
To be a
Don't like that.
dentist.
I just went off a cliff real quick.
Yeah.
Well, can people still hear me echo?
Hello, Echo. No,
Oh.
Test.
think you're
Not
good.
at the moment.
You
I think it's
Gucci.
better.
Gucci.
I think it's better.
It's all good. Whoop.
Okay.
All right, thank you so much. Moving down the overlay, special guest for this week, Maddie.
Hi guys, I'm Maddie. I am playing Briar Moonspire today, and a fun fact about Briar is that she has a belt that is actually a whip.
Oh my.
That's kinky.
I mean, don't threaten me with a good time. Okay, watch out, Connell. Sounds like you've got your hands full tonight. Thank you so much.
Back
Glad to
that
have you at the
whip.
table. Moving across the overlay, Grim.
Friends, hello. Hi. It's me, Mike, aka Grim and Chat. Before I do character introductions, I have a fantastic surprise special announcement for all y'all regarding this charity. By the end of this week, I will do something special. Whoever has made the largest contribution to the charity, I will match 100%. If it's under 100 quid, I will put a mean donation in there. Over 100 quid. This community is fucking awesome. I know you guys can do it. So, to give you guys a little incentive, that's where I am. I will be reprising the role as your second favorite small boy, Wes, the alchemist artificer, whose fun fact of the day is that while he is a toy maker, because his father was a toy maker, he didn't really like making toys. So doing this particular thing for Connell is a very special action figure, one that he may never get again.
Wow, breaking our hearts in and out of character. That's incredibly generous of you, my friend. Thank you so much. You are truly one of our greatest. Thank you so much. Thank you. Moving down the overlay once more, Bridget.
Hello, friends. I am Bridget. I will be playing Frike, the Way of the Long Death, Shatterkai, captain of the cheerleading squad, mommy. Just have to remember to throw as many titles out there as I can periodically. Fun fact, Frike is absurdly tall, but cannot walk in heels. At all. The first time was a disaster.
Is it like when Bambi was born?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Interesting. It gives me some fanfic ideas. I'm not even writing the fanfic.
Let's collab.
Yeah. Oh boy. I don't know if the world's ready for that.
Hey.
Thank you so much. And last but certainly not least tonight, as portraying the roles of Reese and Feronia in response to last week, Wyatt. Please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and give us a random interesting fact about both of your characters.
Payback. Oh boy, let's see. So yes, I am playing the Chaos Kitty crew, Rhódania, the Felis, Druid of Stars, and Artificer now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crazy. And of course, Reese, our College of Whispers Bard and Life Cleric multiclass. Let's see. For Rhódania.
Whatever you say is canon.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'm very aware.
Sophia, thank you so much. 5 gifted subs. Oh, you are
Wow.
incredible. I can't wait to get you at our table. Thank you.
After Brewery, Frona never really saw herself having another brother figure, but as Reese stepped in and kind of filled that position, and as she started to get closer to Reese, well, she never really fully expected Reese to step into that position, and wasn't really expecting to have another brother figure. So, super tiny little fact, but they are, I suppose, Chaos Kitty siblings now at this point, adoptive siblings.
We wouldn't have it any other way.
And Reese, oh boy, okay, let's see. Should we just continue on with the family stuff? Reese's mom makes a mean loaf of fermented fish bread.
Fermented fish bread?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I couldn't even begin to figure out what that would taste like, but I'm curious. All right, amazing.
Strong.
Thank you so much. And I am Pat, your ever humble dungeon master. I play everybody else. Give me a random NPC to give you a random interesting fact about.
The person who nudged Io last week.
The person who nudged Io.
Sorry, the person who battered Io last week.
Okay.
Fomora.
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 They didn't give any information about their identity other than a name when they entered the tournament, but their sponsor, their patron who entered them into the tournament, seemed to have some sway over the organizers. As to enter, there are certain requirements to be met, like your name, where you're from, and there's like a little questionnaire. They basically waived the questionnaire and just said, yeah, this person can enter. So entered under very mysterious circumstances. And I will add that since the tournament's begun, this other figure has not been seen anywhere. As this Fomora, if you will, has just been walking around solo. Not even with anyone in their corner.
Write it down.
So, with that out of the way, let's just quickly go over where we're at in the Rhódania Chronicles as our group of adventurers, the Wyld Ones, took an extended scenic route journey to the city of Zundanarg, where Conall McGinnisy has entered a tournament, the Tournament of Heroes. A tournament where the winner will be seen as the next hero of Zundanarg, now that Thrasham Foe is officially retiring. Now, Conall has entered this tournament with a lot of expectation behind him, as the person that recommended him for the tournament is none other than Thrasham Foe. And after a unexpectedly brutal first round with a very unexpected ending, Connell finds himself now walking into the quarterfinals with mixed feelings, but with a team of friends behind him. He maintains his position as the shield of the Wyld Ones. And we rejoin our friends in the backstage area, preparing for the fight. You hear the crowd getting riled up. In this backstage area at the moment, on this side of the ring, there is Connell and the rest of the Wyld Ones. You have a few minutes before you're due to go out into the ring. I hand it over to you guys.
So, has anybody got any insight on the person that I'm up against this time?
Only their name. Briar Moonspire.
No clue. Sorry, bud.
Huh. You're sounding a lot better at the minute, Reese. You finally got that frog out of your throat.
Did I?
Yeah, you sounded very, like, contained.
I don't remember having a frog in my throat. What are you talking about?
I think Rhódania noticed it as well. You sounded as though you were coming down with something last week.
Listen, I'm just saying, it's a good site. It's a good time to see your feminine side every once in a while. So don't keep that in, King. Let it out.
Connell was just saying how proud he was of you for being able to be in touch with your feminine side.
When am I not in touch with my feminine side?
Oh, sorry. I'm not saying that you aren't. I'm just saying, like, you're in full display last week.
Oh. Reese will take off his capelet and wrap it around his waist because it doubles as a skirt. What did you think I was?
You just sounded a lot smaller and more contained, as Connell said.
Oh. I apologize.
Here we go.
Yeah, pal. No. Oh, this is terrible.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
That's it.
Yeah, pal. You were not sounding too great. I drank some tea.
They must have some good tea for sale here, then.
Yeah, you should go try it. There's a vendor just right upstairs to the right. His name is Tahini's Roasts. Pretty good. Okay. This has nothing to do with the fight. I'm going to tap Connell, and if we can make a cannon that's like right before he goes out. Mm-hmm. I am going to cast Heroism at 4th level.
Ooh. I'd love to hear it.
Oh, no, just kidding, because that just adds creatures. I'm going to cast Heroism at 1st level, because that's all it does. And I'm going to choose Just kidding. A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability, which is 2. So, have fun. Equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each of its turns. When the spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points from the spell.
So that's 2 additional hit points.
Temporary.
2 additional hit points, temporary hit points.
Rad. Thank you.
At the beginning of each turn.
And they don't stack. They just like.
Yeah. And then you're also immune to being frightened. So.
Super helpful.
Yep. Go be the hero we all know you are.
Thanks, Big Cat. You can all kind of see that Connell's kind of like got a different energy than he did before he was going out to fight Chiyoko. Like he's clutching the sword like really tight. He's got his like shield in his hand, but he's like kind of shaking a little bit.
Hey, bud.
This is terrible. Fronia is like kind of beckons you down.
Yeah.
Go get him, pal. And she slaps you with the guidance.
That's like what an extra D4, isn't it?
Yes, 1d4.
It's interesting that during this time we've all been able to explore many different facets of ourselves. For instance, Rhódania, you sound like you're much more in touch with your masculine side this week.
Really? Well, my mom did say nothing, but that's fine.
Wyatt, give us one if you had a chance to change your fate.
Come on.
If I had a chance to what?
Brave, the brave
It's the line
quote.
the line from Brave.
Oh. I don't know what that sounds. I don't know anything about that.
If you had a chance to change your fate, would you?
If you had a chance to change your fate, would you?
We'll take it. This is canon.
Yep.
This must be what it feels like to get inspiration in real life. Just how we feel right now hearing this.
This is terrible. I love it.
We're in the presence of such a blessed actor.
Absolutely. Anything else from anyone else before Connell goes up?
I think in between rounds, just because he's a little shit, Wes would have inspected your hammer, Connell, and made some modifications. And before you go out, we'll look at that. Hey, Connell, when you think of your hammer, what word do you associate with it?
Smash?
All right. Now, can you say that again, close to your hammer, right on the head of it?
Can I find my hammer to do IRL? My room is so messy and I just tidied it yesterday. How does this happen?
Well, what does IRL mean?
Ooh.
Whoa, breaking illusions. No, I can't find it. So Connell just like takes his hammer and he's like, smash.
Fantastic. You know, if you really want to go the distance, just say smash to your hammer and watch the magic work. Your hammer is now officially a returning weapon, which is +1 on all attacks and +1 on all damage rolls.
Ooh, fucking
I've
raw.
switched my
Very nice.
infusion from the goggles to the hammer.
Okay.
Artificers.
I'll say Frike would maybe have some idea that Connell was restored to full health, but at the same time, she'd just check on the button she gave him, and if there is any blood on it, she would clean it off.
Okay. And with all that, you get the signal from the ring crew that it's time to go up on stage. And we cut to the other side of the ring, where I'll say at this time, while we don't see Maddie's character, we hear them speaking to one individual from their corner, as they simply pat them on the back. You got this. This guy doesn't stand a chance. And they're going to give you a D8 of bardic inspiration. At this time, the announcer walks into the center of the ring. All right, everybody. Who's ready for the quarterfinals? The crowd erupts into jubilation. Now, we've had an explosive opening round, but let me tell you now, folks, things are gonna get interesting. But first, let's bring out the first of our quarterfinal competitors. Fighting out of the red corner. After a punishing opening round, he's here to make a statement, and boy, did he in that first round, let me tell you. Give it up for the local lad. He is going to rock you, Connell Stalagmite McGinnisay! Please describe your entrance.
So, as mentioned last week, Connell exits the door not in his giant form quite yet, but sword on his shoulder with the newfound power that he has emanating out from it, like in this wispy flame. He's got his hammer in his hand, swinging it like Thor would, as he's just like making his way to the arena. And he's just taking big deep breaths, and he just like holds up his sword as he like makes his way into the arena, pointing skyward, and then just swings it down, and he's got the two weapons like by his side as he enters the ring.
Mm-hmm. Connell, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 19.
19. So with a 19, you're trying to stay focused, but you do hear various individuals in the crowd, and you hear some people going, "Yeah, Rockman! Hey, something I'm glad!" But you also hear people like, "Oh, we want Chiyoko! Chiyoko won that fight! Ah, come on! Boo!" It's kind of a 50-50. Looks like you've got some swaying to do with the crowd.
Connell puts his weapons on the ground and kind of slaps his face, just gives it a little shake and lifts the weapons up again, cracks his neck.
Okay.
Blocking at the haters.
All right, folks. And their opponents fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from the depths of the Scarlet Valewood. They say she put the Fae in fakers. Let's see what she's truly made of. Legend has it that she is deadly with anything, even a pencil. Please welcome to the ring, the one, the only, Briar Moonspire! Maddie, please describe your entrance.
The Briar is floating in with a little hop in her step as he floats in and is swinging the battle back and forth until she gets to the entrance and floats down, standing at a total of 2 foot 4 inches with wings. Briar is a fairy with a rapier strapped to his side and just stands there, Peter Pan style, staring down Connell with
Okay.
fireworks popping off in the background.
Hell yeah. The crowd are cheering, and you also hear a lot of like, ooh, wait, what? Ooh, okay. Unexpected. But the crowd seem to get excited as the ring announcer and the referee gesture you to both walk to the center of the ring. And as you do, the ring announcer pulls out of his pocket a softball-sized sphere, golden in color. Now, folks, here's where things get interesting. This is a fight like all the rest, but with a bit of an added twist. After 10 rounds of combat, whoever is holding this sphere will be declared the winner. Use whatever means at your disposal to be holding this sphere at the end. And the referee's like, yeah, but don't kill anyone. No killing. It's like, yes, of course. No killing, but no holds barred otherwise. And he just places it on the floor. And then the referee gestures to set you both back 30 feet.
Connell puts his sword down before that, and then he holds his hand out to Briar and have a good match. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
Oh, you sweet summer child. I'm gonna kick your ass. And
I was
she
actually born in spring.
This was an insult, sweetie. And she shakes his hand.
Yeah, I get better insults from cats, so, picks up a sword and walks to his face.
Oh boy. So, standing 30 feet apart, the referee gives you both the thumbs up. And then begin! Roll initiative.
Briar is going to defer and say, hit me with your best shot, big boy.
Okay.
Alright, well, that is 14 for initiative.
Okay. So if Briar is deferring initiative, then Connell goes first.
Alright. Where's the sphere?
It's 30 feet ahead of you, and then another 30 feet from that is Briar. It's just on the floor.
Cool. Mike, how far can I throw my hammer?
You know, that's a brilliant question. I believe... Oh, it doesn't say. Interesting. Hold on. Let me do some research. Assume 30 feet, though, at the very least.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Yeah, because you treat it like a ranged weapon, I think.
Yeah.
So I assume it's 3120.
Alright, well, Connell's gonna get a good, wind up as he's, moving forward. He's gonna throw the hammer. The hammer's gonna essentially kind of swoop in and kind of arc in, a U shape and kind of, almost, bop the sphere back, almost like a back pass in football. And as the hammer's, returned to Connell and the ball's rolling behind him, Connell's going to attempt to pick up the sphere and hold it in his bicep as he's so as he's taking a defensive position with his sword, and on that, oh fuck, I can't do that. So I've moved 30 feet. I've threw the hammer, attempted to catch the thing,
So give me a dexterity check first of all to see that you can pull that
dexterity
off.
check.
Just a straight dexterity check.
My plus the dexterity. That is a 19.
19. Easy enough. It happens
Right.
exactly as you say.
Cool. Connell has he's 30 feet. He's got the sphere in his bicep. He's gonna then. Listen, am I still able to pull out my shield instead? Like switch the hammer for my shield?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So essentially, now the sphere is in where the shield is. So if they want to get to that, they have to get past or around the shield.
Okay. Does that finish your turn?
Yep.
Okay, Briar.
So he's got the shield tucked around the front of the arm, correct? That's over the front wall.
Mm-hmm.
That won't help me. Okay. So the first thing she's gonna do is she is gonna cast Fairy Fire
Okay.
Oh.
on Connell.
All right.
So any attack that she will make in the future will be with advantage. So Connell needs to make a dex save of 13.
I need a dex save now.
Yeah.
That is a 13 on the dice, 14 in total.
It's a save.
Lucky duck.
Dang it, you lucky duck. Okay.
As a
say-
flames like burst around, Connell like shields his eyes from like the brightness of the magic.
She
There's a big
immediately
ooh from the crowd.
stomps her foot and takes off at a curve to get around him. So she used like not a big curve, but like a curve like at a dart. So
Okay.
she's trying to get around behind him so that she could take the whip and whip the ball out from his arm.
Interesting. Okay. So go ahead and roll for an attack. I'm gonna say that it has 3/4 cover in this tucked in thing, which I believe
Okay.
adds how much to its AC? That's a +5 to its AC. So I'm gonna say you need to beat an 18.
Okay. I get an 18 exactly.
Oh shit. Okay.
I got a 10 on the dice plus an 8 with her whip.
All right. So as you see Briar dart round in this sort of circular motion round you, you see this whip just appear, and then you feel it snap against you. You don't feel any pain, but you look and you see that the sphere has slipped through the gap in your elbow and crashes to the floor next to you. Anything else?
She's gonna give him a little wink and be like, well, guess you shouldn't underestimate the small folk, should you?
Oh, believe you me, I never underestimate the small folk. They're some of the best people I know.
Okay.
What you got?
So, and at the end of the first round, no one is in possession of the sphere. Very interesting. At the top of the next round, Briar, you hear
Yeah.
Inari cheering from your corner. Yeah, that's my girl. Go on, you use that whip. Maybe whip him on the tush as well. You got this. You get shouts of encouragement from your corner. You still have the bardic inspiration, so I won't say that gives you any additional benefits, but they are cheering you on. Over to Connell's corner. You get one action between all of you to
All
do
right.
something. Oh, here we go.
So, since Fright can't give any helpful buffs, she has written another cheer. Same as
Okay.
last time, flavor it like everybody's chanting along in unison. One of these cheer claps. Let's get fired up, because Connell's got that swing. You think he's getting tired? Nope, he's gonna do this thing. CONALL, our shield is strong, our shield is swell.
Okay. I'm going to say that's a D8. So you get a D8 for this next round, Connell.
Hell fucking yeah.
I'd love
As
to hear it.
some of the crowd even try to start joining in as they hear this like very catchy cheer coming from your corner. Amazing. So, Connell, the sphere is next to you on the floor, but it's no longer in your possession.
So Connell swings his sword about in his hand. He is it an action to pick it up?
Interact with objects, free action.
All right. Well, Connell's gonna quickly pick it up off the ground, tuck it back in his bicep, and then he's gonna try and charge at Briar. He's gonna use his first attack action to basically, with the flat of the sword, try to shove her to the ground, just like with Chiyoko.
Okay.
So that is, it's not an attack roll, it's a contested strength check.
Okay.
So, or sorry, contested athletics check, or you can use acrobatics, whichever's
Okay.
preferred.
All right.
That'd be athletics.
Oh no, that's a natty one for me.
Oh,
Oh.
That's a 15 from me.
Okay. So how do you counter this? What is it you're trying to do? Are you trying to sweep the leg or like?
So I imagine Briar's flying, so like I'm essentially just trying to like.
Nope, she's on the
flatten her
ground.
Down to... Oh, are
She's
you?
on the ground.
Essentially, just bat you in the head and flatten you.
So she is going to climb up and around him
Okay.
and just sit on his shoulder.
How small are you?
She's
She's
2'4".
She's going to just climb and sit on his shoulder.
I mean, the only appropriate move next is a shoulder bomb. So Connell's just gonna drop the sword, like almost cup her, and be like, "Well," and dive straight back. Pro wrestling moves. How do they work in D&D? I guess it's an arm tavern brawler strike.
Yeah, let's go for a tavern brawler strike. That sounds feasible.
my God,
That's
that Faye
fun.
had a family.
Do I roll anything for this?
Chat. That was a fucking natural 20.
Oh, fucking hell. Folks, if you've got the emotes, spam them in the chat. So that's max damage plus a normal roll of the dice.
Okay, so that's 4 plus 4, which is 8 starting off, rolling an extra 2, so that's 10 damage, and using the nifty difty bonus action of a so after using an arm strike, I can use my bonus action to attempt to grapple the creature. So let's go for another contested strength check, or
Okay.
athletics. Is it graphic athletics, or is it just strength?
It's strength versus acrobatics or athletics.
All right, let's go. Jesus Christ, that was a 2.
That's a 22 from me. So that's a no-go, sir.
How the turntables.
Okay.
So she's gonna
Well,
roll and get away from them. Does
Yeah,
not,
so,
take damage.
So as I'm like pinning you to the ground, you're able to like roll away. I'm essentially just like wrestling with the orb. So I've got a very firm, tight grab on it. I was like, yeah, got you now. I do got you now. Hell yeah.
Okay. So, anything else?
Um,
Have you used all your movement? Because you are prone on the
how
floor.
far would...
From doing that.
Yeah, I guess I'll stand up with whatever movement I've got left.
Okay. All right. Briar,
Okay.
you've
At this
tucked and rolled
point-
out of the way.
Since she is tucked and rolled, and she is still like sitting on the ground, he is going to sprint in between his legs, turn, kick his knees out from underneath him, and as he is falling, try and toss him.
Try and what him?
She's gonna toss him.
Oh,
to knock
toss
the
him.
ball
Okay.
loose.
I think you're getting suplex, my dude.
You are getting suplexed, my dude.
I'm here for it. I'm here
You're
for it.
getting
Let's go.
suplexed by a 2'4" fairy.
I love
So, okay, so I'll say roll an attack for the first bit because you're
Okay.
attempting to kick his legs out, and then if that succeeds, then you can do the strength versus acrobatics and athletics for the suplex element. Because this is your two
Okay.
attacks, essentially.
So what do I add for the attack?
So it's just an unarmed strike. So for you, oh, I don't have your character sheet up. Why don't I have your
Oh.
character sheet up?
Never mind. It's a 17.
A 17.
Oh,
You do have
and
you do
then
have your D8 of bardic inspiration.
I do have a D8 of bardic inspiration. We'll add that, and it's an 8. So
it. That'll do it.
Okay, so you manage to kick the legs out, and then as he falls back, you attempt to reach up and grab and go for the suplex. So I need a strength check from Briar, and I need acrobatics or athletics from Connell.
don't fail me now. A strength check. So I'm adding strength to this.
Yes.
Okay.
That is a 16 I rolled. I'm going to add my
Oh,
D8.
it's not. You don't have to. You beat
Then I'll
it.
put my D8 back down. Thank you.
It's a 14.
oh.
Okay. So I'll say as you're in the air, feeling yourself go back, you're like, wait a minute, I know this shit, and you manage to
Connell-
flip. Oh,
So
Go ahead.
but because your arc is a lot smaller than Connell's able to like basically handstand himself and get him back to like he's basically in a superhero pose. And he's just
Does he let go of the ball when he is doing the handstand?
So we did say you were hit with an attack, so you do need to make a concentration check. So you need to roll a d20 and get 10 or higher to see if you're still holding.
Can I use my D8 on this roll?
If you wish.
Ooh.
Cool, because the D8 made it an 11.
Okay. So you manage
so yeah.
you feel it go loose in your grip for a split second, and you manage to just wrap it up tight.
Do I get my second attack?
No, that was your two attacks.
That was my 2 attacks.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Connell like one handstands kind of like sloppy landing, but he like looks up superhero pose at Briar and is just like, yeah, I've got my girl to thank for that move.
Oh, that one over there? She's really pretty. I think she's like somebody that's actually good.
Yeah. So you're looking at him.
You're kind of questionable to me.
Shouldn't you be like working for like an elf boy in a faraway land, saying, "Hey, listen"?
Shouldn't you actually be good at this?
Yeah, but I'm getting better.
We'll see
Oh
about
my
that.
god, folks, we haven't heard trash talk like this since the 90s. The crowd
What
go
was the
jubilant
90s?
as we head into the third round. Bri, you get another cheer from your corner. Like, don't worry, you'll get him this time. Use the special move. And you get another D8 from your corner of Bardic Inspiration. Connell's corner. What you got?
Question. We can still impose disadvantage on the other opponent, right?
You can.
Like we did last week.
Yes. So if you can do status effects. You can attempt to distract. That sort of thing. Yeah. Is that what you're trying to do?
I mean, I have another one.
I mean, it's up to you.
Shit, did I take damage?
No.
No.
Oh. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, she hit me
I
with an
did
arm
kick
strike,
his
but
knees out.
you
But
didn't deal damage though.
No, because it was purposefully to just knock you off your feet to
Yeah,
get
it
you
was
with
just
the
to knock
attack.
you off your feet.
Yeah.
So
I didn't get the attack.
The shove action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's kind of how we flavored it. Yeah.
Okay, this one does get the crowd involved. A little bit of a call and response here.
Okay.
Your fairy fire might burn bright, you're picking up some slack, but when it comes to winning, well, you might as well step back. Say what? You might as well step back. Can't hear you, might as well step back. O'Connell!
Okay.
Reggie, I fucking love you. You're awesome.
Okay. I'll say that Briar, you hear this chanting coming from, is it Connell's girlfriend? Who is this? Like, you might need to see her after the fight when you've beaten this guy to deal with this, because that's just insolent. But you are distracted, so your attacks will have disadvantage on the next round.
Love you, Maddie.
Love you too.
Connell, at the top of the third round, you are in possession of the sphere.
All right, so sphere and bicep behind the shield. Connell is gonna go for a shield attack. So that is an improvised weapon attack. And what am I rolling for that? I am rolling just normal attack roll.
Oh shit, can I just stop you there? An anonymous gifter has just gifted 20 gift subscriptions. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Where's that come from?
What?
That's bonkers.
That's incredibly generous. Thank you, whoever that was. Hot damn. I mean, while we do appreciate that such an incredible level of support, we are doing a fundraiser. And while we absolutely love you for that support, we would prefer the donations to the charity tonight. But holy shit, thank you so
Holy
much. That's
crap.
incredible. My love to you. Holy shit. Okay. Sorry, please continue.
On that note, roll 81. A hero never forgets their public. So thank you everybody for subbing right there. So Connell's going to go with a shield bash. So that's a improvised weapon, and does
Did you roll your guidance?
Huh?
Did you roll your guidance?
Not yet. So I rolled 9 on the dice plus 7. That's 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, cool. So, bop! That deals 2 plus 4, 6 points of bludgeon damage as he bats you away. And he's going to go with a follow-up slash with his sword and just go. And yeah, that's 16 on the dice plus the stuff.
Yeah, that hits.
Rad. That is gonna be a 1 on the dice plus 5, so that's 6 points of slash damage. As like he's just as he throws the sword back down by his side. He looks you dead in the eyes. Such determination in his face. I've weathered storms fiercer than you. Keep trying because I'm standing strong.
Yeah, whatever you say, Rock Boy. We'll see who ends up with that ball at the end of 10 rounds.
Okay.
Come on
Now
then.
brings us to Briar. How do you retort from that?
Where is he at in relation to me? Is he right in front of me?
5 feet.
5 feet? She's gonna whip. She's gonna take her whip, and she is going to whip it around your arm and yank the one that has the shield to knock the ball loose. And then, while she's still holding it, try and reach in and grab the ball. So it would be, I think, a whip attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh
So
my
19
days. Bree! God fucking damn it. We just got £100 donation from Bree.
Thank you, Bree.
Oh my days.
Oh
That-
my god, free!
That comes with an incentive, I believe.
I do believe it does.
Let me just load this up because it's not.
That comes with an opening too. That's a Cat Queen's one, isn't it?
I believe it is indeed. Thank you so much, Bray. You have just made magic happen. As that unlocks our very first stretch goal. Connell, get ready to take us to Hyrule. Let me just check this real quick.
It'll be my honor.
So,
Guys, thank you so much. That's incredible.
Bree, £100 donation. You get to nominate a player to get a free natural 20 for this session. So, who's it going to? Because yes, folks, your donations influence the game. You know I gotta choose our boy, Connell McGinnisey. A free natural 20 at a moment of your choice.
Well,
Oh, that's a lot of fire.
in this moment, Patrick, does a 19 hit?
Meets me completely.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it.
So then, Dice Whip. You are getting 3 points of damage.
And a concentration check to see if you still hold the sphere.
And a concentration check. That's just a deck check, isn't it?
It's just a D20.
Yep. I let go of the spear.
Already
Okay.
reaching down to catch it. He's holding on to his arm with that whip and reaching out to snag it.
Okay.
And since she only used 5 feet of her movement, at that point she lets go of the whip, going as far away from him as possible, and says, "Meanie, meanie,
Oh,
catch him if you
I'm
can."
absolutely using a natural 20 opportunity attack with Great Weapon Master.
Oh no! Here we
Okay.
go.
Wait, what is he doing?
Taking an opportunity attack.
Okay, I got that part. What did he say he was doing with the
He's
rune?
gonna.
Did
well,
he say a rune or did I mishear him?
Huh?
So, as you're attempting to fly away, Connell stumps his left leg into the ground. His sword bursts with this heroic energy as he slams it straight down into you with a natural 20 and Great Weapon Master. Bree, I'm so sorry. Not Bree, fucking Manny, so sorry. Thank you, Bree. This is gonna hurt. So that is starting off with an 8 plus plus 10, so 18 starting off.
Okay.
Plus the damage from the actual attack. So 18 plus 5, which is 23 at my dice roll. 28 points of slashing damage as I just crash straight down into Briar. And as that happens, flames burst out of the ground, these chains going everywhere, dealing an additional 9 points of fire damage, and I need a strength saving throw for me, please.
Well,
Yeah.
First of all, I need a d20 roll to see if he's still holding the sphere.
I do still hold the sphere. I got a 16 on the die.
Okay. And then a strength
And
saving
you need
throw.
a what? Strength saving.
Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw is a 17.
You beat it.
Okay, so you fend off these fire chains.
That felt good. I needed that.
Thank you once again, Bree. Okay. So you said you were moving away. How
Yep.
much of your movement did you use? So how far away are
I
you at
only
this point?
used the 5 feet that he was in front of me, so I have a full 25 feet of movement away from him.
Okay, so 25 feet apart now. At the beginning of round 4, I believe. Is that round 4? I did that out
Yep.
right. Yes.
Yeah.
Round 4. So from Briar's corner in Ari, you hear, "Oh, fucking hell! That looks like it hurt. You've got this." You get a D6. That's a little less inspired from your corner. As a slight bit of panic set in there for a moment.
Okay.
And Connell's corner.
Got a thing.
Do it.
If we
Let's
want.
hear it.
Do it.
Okay. Reese kind of doesn't adjust anything because the skirt is now around his waist. Anyway, moving on. He kind of clears his voice. You'll be there someday. You can go the distance. You will find your way. If you can be strong, you know every mile will be worth your while. When you go the distance, you'll be right where you belong. And I cast Bardic Inspiration. You get a
Oh.
D6.
Oh, fucking hell. Brilliant. Oh, I'm going to choke to death. Okay, amazing.
You get a D6, Connell.
A D6 of
I
Herculean
love you.
inspiration. All right. So, Connell, feeling inspired. 25 feet away, what do you do?
Connell is absolutely gonna close that distance. Kind of like he's gonna close that distance. He's gonna swap his shield out for his hammer as he's gonna throw the hammer as he's at like 10 feet. So he's gonna throw the hammer and he's gonna intentionally miss because he's gonna try and do a pincer attack with. He's going to slash with the sword and try and like hit her in the back with the hammer.
Okay, interesting. So I'll say this takes up your 2 attacks.
Yeah, my 2 attack actions.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to roll sword first.
Uh-huh.
Sword is a 16 on the dice.
Yep, that's
16 on the dice again. Yep, cool.
it. Yep, you're both hit.
So as Connell brings in the 2 swords, I need another D8. So
I'm
this
going down
deals-
with this hit. Just so that we're all.
Oh boy.
I have 8 hit points.
8 hit points.
I forgot the second wind.
Yeah, it's very easy done, isn't it?
I forgot the second wind on the last turn.
It's very, very easy done. I get that.
Okay.
So that is 6 plus 8,
Yeah, no, I'm
which
down.
is
I'm down. You needed 8.
it's the
I'm down.
attack that does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So
down.
as these weapons clatter into you, both sides of you, you feel yourself like practically spin in the air as you are knocked to the floor. The sphere bounces out of your grip, just about 5 feet away, as you lose consciousness. Anything else, Connell?
Anna's gonna look down at Briar. He's gonna take the orb in his hand and he's just gonna like sit down on the ground next to where she is. And just like contently say, I had fun with that. You're a great fighter. And then my turn.
So at the top of your turn, Mary, you may roll some hit dice to get back up if you wish, as you hear these words from Connell.
Oh, yes, he's not done.
As we're not at 10 rounds yet.
We're not done. He's not done. So, what dice am I roll? I don't remember what hit dice I roll.
Let me check for you. It is...
I think it's 78. What did I say?
Yes, you have 7d8 to use. You can either use some or use all of them.
Fighters get 10. Sorry, D10.
Oh, d10s. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, we get D10s?
Oh,
That makes... How many D10s?
7.
7 D10s? Okay.
Mhm.
So we get 7 D10s.
Make use out of those vampire dice.
That's what I just grabbed with all my vampire dice. I'm like, how many do I want to use?
So you feel your consciousness beginning to leave you, and you hear these words from Connell as he sits down next to you. And you manage to just shake yourself back awake. And you can taste blood in your mouth. That last attack really rocked you, but you're not done yet.
Where are they? 6, 12, 10. I'm up to 22.
Okay. So 22 hit points, prone on the ground, but still in with a fighting chance. It is your turn.
She immediately looks over at him and like, all right, we ain't done yet.
I
And
know.
she takes,
I'm just having fun.
me too. Let's do this. And she will second win as well.
Okay.
Which, as soon as I find it.
I think it's another D10 plus
just-
stuff.
Yeah, I just can't get my D&D Beyond to cooperate.
It's 1d10 plus 7.
1d10 plus 7. Thank you. Which is another 14.
Okay.
You just gonna sit there or are you gonna get up?
Gotta wait to my turn.
All right.
So yeah, you've used your bonus action, you've got your movement, and you've got your 2 attacks.
She's gonna kick him in the chest and steal the ball.
Oh.
Well, the ball is on the ground at the moment.
No, he picked it up.
Oh, no, he did
I
pick
picked
it
it
up.
You're-
up before I sat down.
You are my mistake. Yes. Okay. So you go for the attack. So that's an
Yeah.
unarmed strike.
Patrick,
Uh-huh.
does 17 hit you or no?
17 does not hit me.
Okay, we're gonna use my bardic inspiration to get that up higher. So that's a 22 to hit.
That'll do. That'll do.
Okay.
Concentration check for the sphere.
Is this a shove or is this an attack?
It's just a shove, just to kick you in the chest to get you to let go.
13 on the dice. I hold the orb.
Nice.
His grip remains tight.
It sure does.
Hey, we've done this well to get this far into this session without that.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp.
Early grasps that ball.
Okay, you still have a second attack.
This time she is going to attack. She's going to take out her battle axe and she's going to whack him in the arm to see if he'll
Okay.
let go.
So roll for attack.
That is a nat 20.
Oh shit. Natural 20. Folks, if you got the emotes, spam them in the chat. So, natural 20s on QuestJunkies. That is maximum damage possible plus a normal roll of the dice, but you don't add the modifier. So for you, with the battle axe, it's going to be...
Is it a 9 and then, or an 8 and then roll my dice?
Yeah, so it's a 9 plus a d8.
9 plus a d8.
And £20
so
donation coming in from Phoenix Iwaki. Thank you, Sensei.
Thank you, God.
You are the best.
I
Should come with an
dropped-
incentive.
dropped the orb, by the way.
You dropped the
Oh,
And you take 12 points of damage.
damn.
Okay. So with a
Well-
£20 donation, John, that can qualify for 2 +1 bonuses to the next roll. For 2 £10 donations, essentially. So we can either say +1 to either of these to both of these guys, or you can give one of them a +2. Entirely your choice, my friend. So you drop the sphere.
Briar picks it up.
Okay. And I believe that will finish off your turn.
That it does.
So at the top of round 5, we are at the halfway point here. Briar has the sphere. And both of you get a +1 to your next roll.
Nice.
Thanks to Phoenix Iwaki.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Briar, from your corner, you hear Inari. Like, oh no. Well, we gotta do this. Cause you know we got bad blood. And she just starts singing your theme song. To give you that D8 of bardic inspiration that she failed to give you last time. Connell's Corner.
I've got something stupid I really want to do because everyone's contributed to something. I've got something really fucking stupid. Patch, we can do this one of two ways. I want to either use taunt or I want to try and just impose disadvantage on Briar. And I've got a rap.
I mean,
Oh my god, yes!
I mean-
yes.
You're the rep.
don't threaten me with a good time.
All right. The goggles are tinted now that the enchantment is no longer on it. And you hear from the corner, "Hey, yo! Yo, fairy fire, can't inspire, because he brings the heat. Defeat is a suplex away, lead you astray on the field of battle, your cattle. Mix a performance to a chorus of jeers and fears. Can you hear it? Stalagmite just might rock you tonight." Mic drop.
Oh. Oh my god.
Hey, yo.
Amazing.
Uh,
Bravo. Bravo. I'm at disadvantage again.
That's I cannot argue with that. That was fantastic.
I'm 100% at disadvantage.
Incredible work.
If Patch didn't do it, I was taking it anyway, because that was
Oh dear. Fantastic. All right. So that brings us to the top of round 5. Connell.
I mean, Connell's just fucking grieving after hearing that inspirational rap from Wes, but he's also still like really harboring the inspiration that he got from Reese's impactful song, which may or may not be the inspiration of this character. We'll talk about that later. How did you fly away from me, or are you still next to me?
I'm still next to you.
All right. Connell
learned
is
from
going
the last
to.
time. She was not doing that again.
Yeah, Connell is going to. In the last fight, it was very hard to see what actually happened with the brutality of attacks being exchanged. But you see, Briar on Connell's abdomen, that there's a few different runes. Whenever he hits you with the flames, one lit up and burst out some flames. But there's a new one on his. There's one here, and it begins to glow as you can almost see like his skin doesn't necessarily look. It looks like a rocky hide as opposed to actual rocks, but you see his skin kind of get more and more tense and almost like turn into physical stone as he invokes his hill rune to give him extra defenses. So he brings that up. You can kind of like see like all the different like rock pieces like kind of forming together to make his form, and he's gonna follow up with almost like a Captain Levi kind of two-weapon smash as he brings down the hammer and brings down the sword simultaneously. So rolling the two 20s. That is a 16 on the dice for the hammer, and the sword gets a 9 plus 7, which is 16.
They both hit.
Rad. Okay. 2 concentration checks.
Oh, where did my D20 go? Oh, first one succeeds. Second one also succeeds.
Manages to keep hold.
So that is 2 plus 5, which is 7. 7 at 6 is 13. Add 4 is 17 points of slashing and bludgeoning damage as
17 total?
17 total.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And Connell just like cracks his back and gets into like a position where like he's almost anticipating you to run away or like kind of like flee in a direction, but he's anticipating that.
Okay, Briar. How do we respond?
She is going to keep a hold of the ball in one hand, and she has her whip, and she's going to take her whip and slash it out towards his ankle and pull.
Okay, so we're going for a trip attack.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
That's a 19 on the dice.
That'll
Plus
do it.
8, so 27.
27 definitely hits. Dexterity saving throw, Connell.
What's the save?
A dex. Oh, I don't know.
Sorry, like what's the what's like the check not to be on my ass?
So it's dexterity save 13.
13. I ain't able to do that. Yeah, I'm on my ass.
Okay.
At this point, Briar flies up and over, and she's literally just staring. Like, she's literally hovering over you with the ball. And you also take 9 points of damage.
I take 4 points of damage.
Okay, fine. You take 4 points of damage. But she's literally just hovering over you and just like, are you having fun yet?
You just see Connell with like a big beaming smile on his face, and he's just like, I'm having the time of my life right now.
Me too, buddy. Now get up off your ass.
I got away from my turn.
I know.
You still have
It's
a second
so fun
attack.
whenever you're on your ass.
You taking a second attack?
No, it's no fun when he's on his ass.
Okay.
It's like that.
Now that's a gift.
That's for the soundboard. Okay, so at the end of round 5, I'm going to go ahead and put us at our break, as it is the halfway point. So, we're going to take 5-10 minutes, friends. Do stick around. Do keep those donations coming in. We are at £315.
Oh,
Amazing.
Oh, fuck.
Can't
Wow.
wait to see how far we go in this second half. Thank you for all your incredible donations so far and the amount of subscriptions and everything. Thank you so much. Mwah. Love to you all. And we'll see you for the second half of this fight. See you in a bit. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, to the Tournament of Heroes. We are halfway through this 10-round match between Stalagmighty himself, Connell McGinnisey, and Briar Moonspire. And what an eventful fight it has been so far. And at the top of this now 6th round, the possession of the sphere that determines the winner is currently Briar's, who has just taunted Connell by floating above head as he lays prone on the floor. But first, we get a raucous cheer from the corner of Briar as Inari is like, yeah, that's what we're fucking talking about! Use that whip! So that's, I'm going to say, how many, actually, I need to check how many Bardic Inspirations she has. I don't play bards enough.
I think 5.
Oh no, they have 4. So
Oh, 4.
I believe this is the last one.
This is the last one.
So
All right.
last Bardic Inspiration from Inari. Connell's Corner.
Oh, I've got this one. Another cheer clap. How does a ragtag group like the Wyld Ones in need of recognition help our shield secure Thrashing foes' position? How do we emerge victorious from this fighting arc, blazing a path through all our enemies with that divine spark? Yo, turns out we have a secret weapon, an urchin Nazi you know and love who's unafraid to step in. He's constantly delivering a cinematic victory. Everyone give it up for the champion in Rhódania's history, Stalagmighty.
Oh my goodness. Connell, take a D12 of inspiration.
Oh my god! Patch, can I just do it early and be like, this is my favorite part of it? Like, every moment these guys are talking, that's my favorite part of the session.
The Hamilton reference? The Hamilton reference?
I knew it would help Pat, and I also knew it would fuck with Batty.
The Hamilton reference!
Also, I think I've peaked in my cheers.
Oh
You
boy.
have peaked, my dear. You have.
I mean, I need to remember this session tonight to hit you all up because a long time ago I made a deal that when QuestJunkies had 1,000 Twitch followers, I would make a D&D rap, like a full D&D rap. And I'm inspired by what I've heard tonight, so I think it's going to be happening once we hit that magic number.
So that's also at disadvantage, correct?
Sure, why not?
I would assume that is.
Well,
It's just not
Take
great.
I
We'll take
think
the duplicate.
I think Maddie has disadvantage just because of the the Hamilton
I
reference.
do. I do. I feel like I deserve disadvantage for this. I feel like
Double
it's
threat, baby!
I mean,
With a double
who
threat, I would-
who am I
take
to
it.
argue with what my players want?
I don't want it, but I deserve it. It is
Okay.
deserved. That was.
Speaking of magic numbers, we're currently sat at £315. If we get to £500, that unlocks our next one-shot goal, the Chosen One Shot. A one-shot run by the wonderful Myra the Pirate, Anomalies for Rhódania. You know, like this. Well, no, I can't do it as well as Wyatt, so, you know. But...
Sorry for him. That's it.
There we go. 10 out of 10. So please, I know everyone has been so incredibly generous tonight, but please tell your friends. We're here to support the LGBTQIA plus community, and who doesn't want to do that? Because they are the best of us. So please tell everyone you can. Let's get some incredible donations in and help save some lives. Speaking of saving lives, maybe some are in thwarts right now because round 6, Colin McGinnisy, with the inspiring cheer from your corner, lapping it up.
So hearing that inspiring fucking cheer from my corner, Connell is gonna almost stretch his arms out wide and his legs, and he's gonna be like, "This is a little move I like to call the fairy trap," as he uses giant rune and closes his arms and legs in to like almost like contain her within my grasp.
Okay.
Also, technically obtaining possession of the orb as well.
We'll see about that.
I have possession of the orb. I just have possession of her as well.
She has possession of the orb.
Technically,
You just
Yeah.
have possession of her.
Okay,
Which by
so
proxy,
No.
so a strength check from Connell and an acrobatics or athletics from Briar to escape.
so in doing so, I am now a giant. I have advantage in my checks.
I
She
hate you
Has
so much right
disadvantage.
now, Bridget. I hate you so much. Because I have a nat 20 and an 18, and I have a nat 20 I can't use.
Oh.
I have to beat an 18. Jesus.
Oh no, acrobatics. You have to be
Oh.
a 20.
A 26. You have to be.
20 what? 26?
26.
So I was only able to roll a 15. My bardic dice. Oh wait, I got a D12. Let's
You
see if
did
that
get a
pushes
D12.
over the edge.
Yep.
Come on,
You need a
come
12.
on, Bridget.
11 or 12.
I got an 8. So what's that? 15 plus 8.
It's not enough.
Does that do?
24. 24.
You need an 11 or 12.
Guidance. 3.
I think that just does it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, look, the Connell fairy trap maneuver is now in action. So, like, he latches on and like
Did you use your
Closes in.
giant rune?
I sure did.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to know.
Oh.
Oh,
Ominous.
that's gonna fuck me, but alright. So yeah, you're now grappled.
Mhm.
As I like hold you in closer, and
Hold me closer, tiny Brian.
I guess I'm going to, since that was technically my first attack, Connell's just gonna unarmed strike.
We can call that an unarmed strike, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll for
Do
shimmy.
I have to roll? Do I have to roll to see if I hold on? Since he just grappled me, I didn't
Not
take any
for-
damage.
Not for that, not for being grappled like that, but for this you
Okay,
will.
this one I will.
Yeah.
Okay.
17 on the dice.
Okay,
That
I believe
hits.
that hits.
Okay, so this does 3 plus 5 plus I think it's 4, so that is 12 points of bludgeon damage as I
You shimmy
take the
away.
fuck.
For
I
12
keep a hold of the
points.
ball though.
And you keep
I do keep
a
hold of it.
Okay, how are you looking?
Not good. We're at 7.
Oh, damn.
Connell's
But,
going to use his movement to stand up.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's
And just
your
like
turn?
close his arm, like have his arms like really tight.
All right, Briar.
Briar's gonna reach up, and she's gonna go like this and snap her fingers, and cast Reduce on Connell.
Oh.
And Connell's
Phew.
gonna shrink.
So we're hugging?
No, well, Briar's still
We're
holding
hugging.
the ball, but we are hugging.
Mm.
You know, when you're not shaking me, you're not a bad hugger. I don't like
Hugs
to
are nice.
I don't like to be shaked. You're just touching my wings, though. Prefer if you let go.
I mean, if I did that, you would escape with the orb, and I would potentially lose the fight, so I ain't gonna let that happen.
You're still gonna lose regardless. We've made a point of this now. But if you won't, no, I guess I'm not gonna have a choice except to do this. And she's gonna pull and very slightly, like very stealthily, pull out her rapier and stab him in the stomach.
Okay, I will say, if to do this, you will have to burn your action surge because
That's
you've
fine.
cast a spell, which is your
That's
action.
fine.
So
That's
yeah,
fine. She'll burn the action surge.
okay.
She wants out of that grasp.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll.
All right. All right. Oh, that is not going to be good. Oh, that's better. Because that was okay. 18, 19, and the rapier is another 8. So, Connell, you did say that your AC was like a 19, right? Okay, so I hit that with the dice, but just for shits and giggles. Does a 27 hit?
No. It doesn't.
No.
No. My AC is 28.
Your AC is 28.
Yeah,
Okay.
just for this one turn.
Just for this one turn.
just,
Too bad.
just for this split second.
So that's 11 points of damage.
Half to 5 or 6.
Half to 5. And you get a second attack because you used an action surge, so it's a full thing again.
I do get a full one.
Yeah.
So is she out? Does that she get out with the stab?
Let me double check specifically.
I think you have to use your action to actually attempt to break out. You can't attack to break out. I mean, rolls.
Let me just double check. It's a grapple, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have me grappled.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. I wish I had all of this in my head 100% of the time, like people like Matt Mercer and Brennan Lee Mulligan.
That's okay, Patch. You're doing great.
Thank you. Yes, it takes your whole action to escape the grapple.
Then that's fine. So she stabbed him enough to get arms loosened and then uses the second action to get out.
No, it's a whole action, which is your 2 attacks.
Oh, well then pretend that put the points back and don't take the 5 points of damage and then I will.
It's up to you.
That's fine. I want out. I don't want.
Okay. So you don't take
Briar
the damage
wants
that you
out.
just took, and instead
Yeah.
we're going to escape the grapple.
Yes.
Okay, so that is a strength check.
That's it. Yeah. She gets out.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have to roll?
Yeah.
Well, it's a
If you beat a
contested check.
7. If you beat a 7.
I do. I got 15 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Mm.
So you managed to squeeze out of the grapple using the remainder of your action. So you still have your movement, which you've now regained because it was 0. And you have a bonus action. I don't know if you have anything with a bonus action.
I don't think so because I think I used. Yeah, I already used my second win. So.
Okay.
Nope. Just getting back very far, just maybe 5 feet, just to create enough space between them so that they have enough space that they can, if they want to attack each other, they can, but not create an opportunity attack, but just so that they can taunt and tease each other and be like,
Yeah, so you take like a step back. They're just still within melee range.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. All right, top of round 7. The sphere still within the grasp of Briar. In Briar's corner. And Ari's run out of bardic inspirations, so she's been like, all right, if you do a rap, I can do a rap too.
Oh no.
Let me see if I can figure some shit out off the top of my head. It's time for you to roll initiative, bitch, as you stare down the most glamorous, badass witch. Oh, she's from the Feywild, yes she is, and her name is Briar. D4 of inspiration.
it's acceptable.
I don't want to take this advantage.
Connell's corner.
Thank you.
What you got, guys?
You know, if
Might
no
need
one's
another
got
round.
anything, if no one's got anything substantial, I was just gonna give like tactical advice on the field. So just yelling out like where to spot the opening, you know, and coach Connell through it. Try giving some inspiration.
Okay. I will say, yeah, we'll make that a D4 as well, as it's nice and basic and, yeah. So you have a D4.
Thank you.
Colin McGinnisy.
Connell, hearing the the pep talk from Wes on the sidelines is kind of thinking back to the axe throwing competition back in Birthday. So he's thinking, right, what's going to be the best strat to do here? So like he gets his hammer and he like arcs it in a way like he would have previously thrown the battle axe, and essentially like the spinning rhythm is hopefully gonna hit Briar. Shit, that's a 17 on the dice. Sorry, 7 on the dice. 7 plus 7, which is 14. So as that misses, I do have a D4.
Did you add
That's
the
a
plus
2.
one?
That hits. Yo!
Oh, now you're talking.
That's 16 in total. So the hammer flips around and bonks Briar on the head. Shit, I've been forgetting to add that extra D1 damage it does as well this entire time.
You can keep forgetting.
No, I won a 1.
I mean, you've
So
already
that's-
knocked me once. Like, I only have 3 more hit dice to add that. You cannot.
But you're in possession of the ball.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's true.
So the hammer flips around, bonks on the head for 4 points of damage, plus 5, which is 9 in total.
Yeah, I'm down.
So immediately the sphere goes limp in the grasp of Briar as she tumbles to the ground once more. Anything else, Connell? And at this point, actually, since you go under, concentration is dropped on reduce, and Connell regains his giant form.
Oh, amazing! Absolutely amazing! Because you know what I was thinking about doing? Exactly right. This. So how big is the ball?
The ball is like a softball, so it'll be tiny for you in giant's form.
Can Giant Connell put that ball in his mouth?
Oh,
I mean, you could.
If allowed with my last attack action, Connell is going to put that ball in his mouth and just stand there proud as punch.
Okay.
Catch that snitch.
All right. At the top of Briar's turn, you're using your last hit dice.
yes, I am. For
Okay.
a
Can I also just add, like, Connell has shield and sword hand in hand.
Okay. Standing ready.
As he probably takes like 10 feet, 15 feet back as well.
Okay.
I'm up to 23.
Up to 23. Okay. Still in with a chance. You see Connell is now in his giant's form, and just as your vision was coming back to, you could have sworn he put something in his mouth. Something shiny.
You did not just do what I think you just did.
Uh-huh.
You little shit!
Uh-huh.
She is going to fly right at his stomach, full force, and just punch him as hard as she can
Okay. So
to make him spit it out.
unarmed strike.
And I'm not at disadvantage anymore, so thank God.
This is true.
I need a
Just you
D4.
wait.
Oh, thank God. 22.
Bridget's
Donald.
cooking.
A 22 to
22.
hit. So for an unarmed strike, I believe that's 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And Connell, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
A con save?
Con save.
Just a
Or just cons?
Well, Constitution save, because you've got this in your mouth. This is a little different.
Oh, yeah.
That is an 11.
An 11. Okay, so
I will say my hell rune is up, so I take resistance to bludgeoning damage. So I'm extra thick. Hey.
Okay. So it's 1 point
Unintentional.
instead of 2. With an 11, you cough out the ball, but I will say because it's an 11, you manage to catch it in your hand as you cough it out of your mouth. If you'd have rolled really bad on that save, you would have swallowed it,
Hell yeah.
which might have gone against the rules.
Oh.
So
Did they say that in the rules?
it was in the pamphlets that nobody reads in the fine print.
Let me fucking read
also-
them. Let me fucking read them.
Briar, that was your first attack.
She is going to take her whip, and since it's in his hand, she's going to lash out and wrap it around the ball and pull it back.
Okay, so you're aiming for the ball.
Yes, she's aiming for the ball to pull it back towards her.
Okay, go ahead and roll for an attack.
Oh, what are you? An 18?
Okay, so as it's in his hand, it's half cover, so its AC would be 15. So you managed to wrap the whip around the ball. Connell, give me a dexterity check to see if you can reaction squeeze your hand down around the ball. And you have to beat a 15.
I rolled a 18 to squeeze my hand on that ball.
Not unaccustomed to squeezing his balls, Connell regains as you clench your hand around, and Briar, you pull the whip back and you
Yes.
feel it taut around the ball. It's not coming free. And now, neither is the whip. As that's now lodged underneath his fingers.
Go!
So,
This is gonna be fun.
we are at round 8. 3 rounds to go. Inari, in your corner, Briar, you just get a quick glimpse back, and you see that they're just sat there. Someone's handed them some popcorn, and they're just watching, like, just enthralled by the action.
You could help, you know!
Spits out a bit of popcorn. Connell's corner.
If no one else has a thing. Hold on, rule-wise, remind me.
Mhm.
What can the corner do?
You can't heal, you can't attack. So you tell me what you'd like to do, and I'll tell you if it's doable.
Okay, cool. Well, I can't heal, so never mind. How far away is the other corner?
The other corner is about 120 feet. It's quite far. But it depends what you
Very far.
depends what you're trying to do.
Oh gosh. Okay.
You tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell
well-
you if I'll allow it.
Mage hand does not reach 120 feet, so like whether or not you'll allow it, like it does not. Okay,
But is it cool what you're gonna do?
but is it? No, it's not.
I might just one more round.
I'm trying to be really lenient here.
Wyatt was gonna like mage hand flip off the other party.
No. Reese was gonna tickle the other one to give them disadvantage on their next attempt to help their corner, help their teammate.
Okay.
But that doesn't. No. Okay, never mind. I don't have anything. So like, up to you guys.
All right. Does Rhódania have anything? She's been quiet tonight.
Oh, pal, I've been trying. I've just been watching. She's sipping on mild brew.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
say for Rhódania, just because there's been a lot of cheerleading, that she took her star form and made some like spectral pom-poms to join in the cheerleading.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
So Mai's in the chat and is suggesting pipey bags. That would
The pipey
definitely
bag.
be a distraction.
Oh. You know what?
Hey.
Yeah. No, that. Yeah. Okay.
So
Rhódania pulls out her pipey bags. And purposely is terrible. Absolutely horrid. Absolutely horrid. And Roos does the same thing, actually, with his flute. Is, you know when you blow too hard into a recorder?
and yeah, okay, you get an overtone. So I would like Briar and Connell to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good lord.
Fuck's
Love you,
sake.
Connell. Love you, Connell.
Oh my god. I got a 0.
I got a 15.
Okay. The DC was
No.
10. So
Yeah.
No, wait, sorry. That's a 2, but it was not 1. Why did I think I had minus?
I mean, either way, it's not a 10. So Connell, for this
Yeah.
round you are distracted and you have disadvantage on your attacks. As you hear this horrific noise coming from your corner.
Connell just turns around and is like, guys, you're better than that.
Sorry, pal.
So Connell,
Great.
round 8,
That's-
it's your go.
I'll make it work. So Connell, whip, orb in hand, whip within grasp also. It's going to clench as tightly as it can, okay, and he's going to begin to whip and swing Briar as he's trying to attempt to get them to let go of their own whip.
Okay. I'm kind of picturing that scene from Avengers with the Hulk and Loki. It's just
Yep.
Yep. So this is a disadvantage. I need Matthew Mercer, Brian Lee Mulligan to collect my rolls.
Nope.
That could have been a lot worse. So it's 11 on the dice plus 7 for an unarmed improvised weapon attack.
That's an 18, that hits.
So with the intention of like swinging them around, does
Okay.
they let go of the whip?
Give me a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw, sorry. Briar.
I'm rolling
That's a
damage
nat
for that.
20.
Natural 20.
For a total of 25.
Okay. So Briar is somewhat of a master of the whip for many, many uses. It's going to take a lot more than that to release her grasp.
Am I still rolling damage on that?
Well, you're swinging her in the air, right? She's not actually hitting
Yes,
anything.
like swing. I wouldn't say like I'm trying to just like swing them.
Yeah, so no damage, no.
I'm rather aggressive, but like yeah. Okay, so this one's gonna be attempted to hit the ground, and again another 11 on the dice. So plus
Okay.
7, 18 to hit. So this one is off the ground.
Okay, another
Um,
dexterity saving throw, please, and roll the damage.
And yeah,
This is
That is-
a 15.
15?
12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, good God, Connell.
12 points of bludgeoning damage. So the damage goes through. With the 15, you just manage to keep hold of your handle of the whip. But you took a big hit.
I did.
Anything else, Connell?
That was technically an improvised weapon. I could attempt to grapple,
It's up to you. You tell me what you want to
but
do.
I don't. But I also don't want them anywhere near the arm. You know what? Let's no. Wait, I'm at disadvantage this turn, so I'll not do that quite yet. Connell will just like clench it, like try and hold the thing tighter, even if he has to like use a shield to kind of like maneuver it a bit. But that's going to be the end of his turn.
Okay, Briar.
Do I have enough slack on my whip that I could, how he has it, that I could come up around and choke him with my whip?
Interesting. I mean, he's in his giant form, so
But he's holding it like this.
that is
So do
true.
I have enough that if I'm flying, that I could come up and choke him with the whip?
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna say I'm gonna need you to make 2 checks for me to make this
Okay.
happen. The first one is a dexterity check to see if you can navigate around.
Okay, that's a straight dex check.
Straight dex check.
That is a 15 on the dice plus 5 for a total of a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You manage to navigate yourself around. At this time, we're going to call this strength check from Briar and I'm going to call this constitution save for Connell. This is interesting.
So a regular strength check,
Yeah.
a 17 total.
17 total, Connell?
21.
21. Okay, so you manage to get the whip around, but you don't have enough force to pull it tight enough around his neck while he's in this giant's form to cause any restrictions to his airflow.
His Hellrune is also like, he's like flexing and tensing his neck. He's like, no, you don't.
The whole point is to get his hands so he lets go of the ball and her whip.
Mm.
So if he goes
like-
like this, he's that's the whole point, buddy. So does he let go?
Patrick was doing that to emphasize, but Connell's neck is like physically too solidly thick to.
Okay, so that's what Maddie
Yeah.
wanted to know. Does Connell
No,
have grip or no?
no. Like,
Okay, Patrick just was emphasizing.
yes.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? Or does that finish your turn?
Let's go!
Mm,
No.
no.
Okay.
I'll put it in my mouth again. If you don't let go.
Yes, go!
GIF. Soundboard.
So, at the top of round 9, the crowd is going electric at this point. Connell, you listen now, and there are still 1 or 2 cheers that you pick out with your high passive perception that are like, it's nothing special. But you hear the majority of the people before that were essentially smack talking you have been swayed by an electric performance so far. But there are also many cheers for Briar. I'd say at this moment, the audience is an even split. And we've 2 rounds to go. From Briar's corner, Inari throws the popcorn down. You've got this! You're doing so fucking good! Show that rock boy! I'll give you a D6 from the
D6?
shouts of encouragement. D6.
Thank you.
Connell's corner.
Okay, I might have
Okay.
something. It's not going to be as good as last time, but I might have something. Can I be real a second for just a millisecond? Let down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. No, I've been cheering for my main man McGinnisy, but doing all of this without telling him how I feel, you see. Been stomping and clapping to get you all to root for greatness, but promises aren't worth it as much as actions, so hear this. Should Stalagmighty step up to proclaim his victory, there might be more than just a kiss to look forward to. Tee-hee.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit!
So, I was thinking D10, but then you made Frontal even more canon, so I'm making that a D12.
Hey.
Because I am a simp for Frontal.
You gotta know your audience.
Love to see it. Okay, Connell.
With the time evidently quickly running out, Connell is gonna use his new move, the Rhino flip. So he's gonna essentially like scoop Briar in her tiny body, and essentially like almost like flip backwards and like headbutt Crasher like into the ground.
Okay.
So essentially like the stalagmites are like gripping her and pressing her into the ground. So I'm gonna try and roll to see if I do that.
All right.
Please fail. I would like to make it to round 10. I'd like to make it to round 10.
You're lucky because that was 3 in the dice plus 7. You know what?
Please don't.
I got a brand new. No, I don't want to waste it because there's a very high probability it won't work. So let's see if my second attack does it. It doesn't, but that's better odds. So I'm going to use my D12.
Okay.
Okay, so my second attack, I was able to get a 5 plus 7, which is 12, plus 8, which is
20.
a dirty 20.
Funny.
So
Yeah.
I imagine Briar kind of like weaves out of the way and panics as Connell scoops up and whoop-ah! straight under the ground, pins that bitch. As like bits of like the ground is kind of crumbled around as like stalagmites crashed in. Unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike.
That is 10 plus 4, so 14.
I'm down.
Points of bludgeon damage.
I'm done. Good job, buddy. I'm done.
So, as time seems to slow down, Briar, you find yourself caught in what is like a mountainous range of stalagmites, and you look up and you see the ground fast approaching, knowing what's about to happen. What's going through your mind?
She's pissed that she lost, but she had the most fun that she has had fighting somebody in a long time. But she is still pissed that she lost, but it was so much fun. Like, it was so much fun.
And
she's just great.
And with an earth-shattering the crowd goes wild as the music fanfare begins. Well, there you have it, folks. The local boys done it again. Give it up for your first semi-finalist, Connell Stalagmighty McGinnisay.
Connell's gonna pick up Briar, shrink back down to size, and like kind of like get like while still holding the orb, kind of give them half of the orb to hold as well, so that we can like almost like both hold it up at the same time.
Okay.
Am I back to being conscious, or am I still unconscious?
I'll say you start coming round at this point, yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
Hey, I mean, every fight is a new experience. I get to learn a lot from my opponents, and this victory wouldn't be possible today without your help helping me get stronger. So it's a victory for both of us.
You did good, buddy.
Yep, I've got a lot of people to protect, and yeah, it's up to me to show that I can do it.
Feel comfortable letting you move on to the next round. You earned it.
I gotta say, like, that strat, shrinking me back down, didn't see that one coming. But goddamn,
Oh.
like,
I was waiting for you to do something crazy like that. But in the first
Yeah.
fight,
I feel like it's a huge disadvantage that some people might know all my tricks. But, you know, I find ways around it.
you know, when you watch the first one, you learn some tricks, you learn some things, and, you know, fairies have some tricks of their own.
Well, I gotta learn how to use a whip, because that is a very, very handy weapon to have on the battlefield.
Yes, it is. You should probably learn. And if you wanted to, I could show you a thing or two about it.
Great.
I'll say at this time, both corners are able to come running over to celebrate. Inari comes over and grabs Briar and offers a healing potion.
Peace. That's much
You did-
needed.
You did so well. I'm sorry. I tried, but I just wanted to fuck him up with you, but it's gonna get you disqualified, so.
Earned it. You did good. It was them. They're good too. This team.
Yeah. We're better though.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know about that, but you both did really well. I'll do a prayer of healing at second level for both Connell and our fairy friend,
Okay.
which is 2d8.
Don't lie to the nice people, Reese. We're the better team.
Yes, but I was trying to. Well, never mind. 6. 11 points of healing to both of you.
Fantastic.
I'll take 11. Thank you.
So,
As Connell's party runs towards him, he reaches out with like big arms and like he tries to catch everyone and like hold them up in a big group hug, but like ultimately after like the fight, he just like falls on his ass and like they're all having like this big emotional soppy group hug
Cuddle
on the
ball.
ground, and like like Connell is like kind of like nestling into. I assume Fronia would have jumped at him first, and he's just kind of like tearing up a little bit, and then he's just like, "I did it. I am strong."
You earned it.
We all knew that. You
Guys, we did this. We did this together.
No, you did this. You did this.
I heard that song, Race.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh shit, that wasn't Reese talking the first.
Reese turns
So-
from healing. I don't know what you're talking about.
So we'll say that this conversation happens as you're all beginning to move backstage. The medical clerics come out and re-heal the opponents as my Sirenscape crashes off, apparently. Let me fix that real quick.
Oh,
The
Man
Pokemon
down.
music was too strong.
The Pokemon music was too strong. Let's have a look here. But the clerics do indeed come out and heal you, those of you that need healing. And a little bit of time passes as the rest of the fights continue on. I'll try and fly through some of it because I'm looking at the time. We need to wrap up soon. The rest of the tournament is not as eventful as today's highlight that everyone's talking about. Rock Boy versus Fairy. It's a bout that will be talked about for some time. However, I will say at one point you do get the chance to watch on one of the crystal screens the woman that shoulder checked you before. You get to watch them in another encounter as they face this Goliath barbarian who is about 9 feet tall, wielding like twin great axes, and it is a brutal encounter. And yet somehow this figure stands victorious at the end of it, looking very bored and displeased, and a very bloody glaive in her hand. And her opponent once again is not killed, but very badly wounded as they advance as well. A little bit of time passes. Connell, you do take the benefits of a long rest.
Thank you.
And eventually the time comes again to get you ready for the semi-final round. I imagine maybe Briar has hung around to get to know these guys a little bit, and would Briar stay to watch this next match, do you think, or would they take off?
Oh, yeah. No, she'd stay.
Okay. So, we're backstage again. Few minutes to showtime. Any last minute preparations?
So, Briar, I appreciate those little tips about moving around the battlefield. Really helpful. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Just because you're big and strong doesn't mean you can't be quick and fast.
Noted.
Anything from anyone else?
It might become a habit at this point because she knows that Donald's rested by now, but Childa clean off the button that she gave him in case there's any blood on it.
Spare the dying. Just in case.
Mm.
You never know.
Appreciate it.
Clutch.
No, you don't. You never. Yeah, Carlos just going to turn to everyone and say, "This is the semi-finals, isn't it?"
Yeah.
So I'm saying this to Batch, not party.
It is, yes. Semi-final and
okay.
then the final.
Cool. It's been a rocky road getting here, guys, but we're almost there.
Isn't that your favorite ice cream?
It sure is. Well done for paying attention.
You're gonna
I
rock
thought
their
so.
socks off.
Guidance.
Guys, so long as you guys are dropping those sick beats, I don't think there's a way I could possibly lose.
Well, it starts dum, dum, with a solid foundation.
You got this, Rock Boy.
We'll play the pipey bags louder. Yeah,
If
pal.
you lay a
Please don't.
strong enough foundation,
Please don't play the pipey bags again.
It wasn't that bad.
Anything else from anyone?
Okay.
No? Okay. The time comes. Connell, you walk down the entrance tunnel. And before you even get out there, you hear the crowd. Connell! Connell! You're making a name for yourself. And it doesn't take more than a few moments for you to hear the ring announcer once again. Well, now, folks, what a day we've had so far, but as the sun is slowly descending, should I say, to the horizon, it's finally time for the semi-finals. The crowd, woo! Our first challenger fighting out of the red corner. The local lad who's made a name for himself, displaying many techniques and a rock-hard constitution. He is going to rock you. Connell Stalagmite McGinnisay! And your entrance?
So the first thing that the audience see is the hammer being flung out, and it comes straight back into his hand as he does the Captain America thing. Oh, sorry guys, from Endgame. It's 5 years old, but get over it. But he catches the hammer as he walks out and approaches the arena. 2 weapons in hand, shield on his back. Feeling a lot more confident, but still focused on the challenge ahead.
Okay. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, from the small fishing village of Staygrove, at only 18 years of age, looking to be one of the most promising encounters we've ever had here.
Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is he? Where did he go? This motherfucker. I knew it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
I fucking did it.
the #1 fighter of the Tortoise Hermit School, Give it up
No! No way!
for Son Broku! Grim, if you would be so kind, please describe the entrance.
Flying out of the tunnel in a very strange cloud-like object, doing a few corkscrews through the air and around the crowd, descends quickly and lands 3-point stance. Whips his pole out, does a few swivels, puts it and looks it right over at you. Hi, Connell McGinnisy. I'm gonna deck you in the schnoz.
And that is where we will leave things for this week. So, unfortunately, the planned special guests that we had for next week's session, they have fallen ill. So we've had to come up with something last minute. We send all the love to them in their recovery, but we figured we'd put together something special for our Earth Genasi Rune Knight fighter, as he is going to be facing quite a foe. So, Grim, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with this character that we have made. It's going to be a slobber knocker. And like this week, it'll have a little bit more to it than just a battle. But we'll find out about that next week. So, thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight, to my wonderful players. Thank you, Maddie, for guesting this week. What an absolute pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely. You were amazing. So, let us go around the table. Friends, please reintroduce yourself, plug anything you've got to plug, and give us your favorite moment from the session. Starting with, you know what, in reverse order, as Rhódania and Rhys tonight. Wyatt.
Hi, friends. I'm Wyatt, and I play Rhys, and tonight I played Rhódania too, which was absolutely terrible, but you know what, Maya, I apologize, and thank you for giving me the opportunity. You can find me as the Moonkeep across all platforms, except Twitch, because it's bullshit. And you can find Mai as Myrit the Pirate across everywhere, except I forget which one it's Myrit Pirate. Is that on Twitch or
either Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram or Twitch, yeah. Somewhere
I'm sure she'll put it in chat.
She'll put it in chat. Mai, you can put everything in chat. Yep, you can also catch Mai pretty much where else? Wednesdays as Jimothy Brassfangs the Third.
Esquire.
The third Esquire.
Mm-hmm.
The the not so eloquent bard of or College of Eloquence bard, and something multi-class or whatever. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Mai, you can put your favorite moment in chat. My favorite moment, I have to say, was I'm gonna be a bit of a ham. Rhys singing "Go the Distance" was pretty fun.
that was pretty spectacular, I have to say, and I'm aware of the various levels as to why that is so spectacular.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, Lady of Nouns, Frike.
Hello, everybody. I am Bridget. I've been Frike, the Way the Long Death Shatterkai monk, captain of the cheerleading squad, dropping sick beats on the Lin-Manuel Miranda veranda, aka Connell's Corner. You can find me in most places as Nice Try Enigma, except for my Archive of Our Own profile, which is Nice Try Enigma 69, which is where I write fanfics about the various characters and groups that we bring to the table here on this channel. Upcoming stuff. Oh, you'll find me Friday for Vicky Mockery's Dragon Race, playing the Wizard School of Necromancy Goliath Drag King, that's a lot of names in and of itself, but the character's name is Danica Macabre, after Dance Macabre. We learned after yesterday that sometime soon we'll also be doing part 3 of Bad and the Beautiful with Mai, who's in the chat, and Pat and Patch. We'll have to sort out the dates on that, of course, but favorite moment? I definitely was a ham as well with the Hamilton reference that I knew would help Pat, but I also knew would fuck with Maddie in equal measure.
Yep.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Moving up the overlay. When you're not being Connell's anime rival, Grim.
Hello, friends, and Pat in particular. I'm Mike, Grim in chat. Thank you again for joining us on the first half of this fantastic journey into the semifinals and first half of the charity fund. Again, as a reminder, at the end of the week, the highest donation made to this campaign, I will match 100%. If it doesn't reach over 100, I will put a Mimi number in there over 100 quid. I have been Wes, your second favorite small boy, and my favorite moment of the session. Oh no, I forgot to plug. Shit, I got shit to do other than next week. Saturday, I'll be joining the end of this campaign for Honey Heist 2 Electric Beargaloo. Got an all-star cast there, so plus you get to see Talia and Patch do freaking Honey Heist together. That's amazing. That's also I'll be if you want to see me in chat on Saturday. Favorite moment of the session is definitely all the backyard wrestling you guys did in the first half of that fight. I love when you don't have to like worry about like, oh, what's the damage going to do? You just want to like grapple the shit out of each other. I love that. Thank you. That was fantastic.
Couldn't agree more. And thank you for agreeing to that little bit at the end there as well. We're going to have fun with that. And moving across the overlay, special guest for this week and her place at the table, Maddie.
Maddie, you can find me at Mermaid Maddie on TikTok or Instagram. I typically play Teddy on Vampire the Masquerade, so you'll find me there in part 3, whenever that comes up. Yeah, that's my plug. My favorite moment of the session was either the Hamilton raps or the Briar and Connell bear hug. It was just because he gives such good hugs, even if he swishes wings.
Hugs are nice.
Hugs are nice.
Which hero rule
Hugs
is
are
that?
nice. That's just a catchphrase that's caught on, and I'm just like,
Hugs are nice.
Hugs are nice.
That's going to be the next t-shirt, and it's just Connell's face. Hugs are nice. I mean, that's definitely a fan art moment, I think. 100%.
hugs are nice.
Okay. Moving up the overlay once more. Winner of today's fight, Connell McGinnis.
Hello, everyone. I am Patrick, aka Pat Tunes. Sometimes I draw art, but Monday nights I play the Shield of the Wyld Ones. I play Connell McGinnis, Herb Genasi, Runite Fighter. You can find me on TikTok at PatTunes, on Instagram at pat.tunes, and things to plug. I just played in Vampire the Masquerade last night. As everybody has mentioned, there's a part 3 coming, as well as the wonderful donations tonight. I am going to start having to plan a Zelda-themed one-shot using the It's Dangerous to Go Alone playbook. I'll need to figure out. I'll need to remember the guys who wrote the tabletop game. Shoot them a message saying, "Look, we're going to play this on stream." Yada yada. And yeah, should be fun. Should bring in new peeps. Also, because of a little challenge I set to the vampire stream last night, I'm also trying to make my promise a lot more fruitful. I'm planning to make an actual music video, and I'm going to consult the help of Patch for the musical side of that. So look forward to that before part 3 comes. Guys, chat, I would love you to spam your muffin emotes for my wonderful opponent, Maddie. She was incredible this match. She was a lot of fun to bounce off of. I don't know how we've developed this bittersweet rivalry in general, but it's been a lot of fun to bounce off of. Secondly, spam emotes for my wonderful party. Their support, every single ounce of this fight, I couldn't have done without them. Between their amazing songs, raps, cheers, I got all my inspiration dice from them, and it wouldn't have been possible for me to get that far without them. Lastly, spam emotes for my wonderful DM Patch. He's doing this wonderful Pride Week for us, for the Kaleidoscope Trust. I swear I pay attention to what that is. He's marvelous. He's doing all this stuff for us, and he doesn't ask for a whole lot in return. The guy's a saint. And lastly, my favorite moment. I touched on it already, summing up with everybody else, but I gotta say, all the crazy tactics I was pulling out, like the Connell fly trap is absolutely coming back. The Rhino Slam, I love how I'm coming up with attack names because it makes the moves more powerful.
It does.
But the opportunity attack brought to me by Bree.
That was like
first thing that 37 points of damage.
Oh yeah,
it was insane because it was.
That felt good.
If that would not have happened, I don't think the fight would have went as badly. But that hit alone was like half of my hit points, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Now you know how I felt last week.
What a difference a week makes.
Yeah. But no, I also appreciate everybody in the chat supporting me and giving me the hype, and I love you all very, very dearly.
Yeah, can we get some hype in the chat for our Rock Boy? Amazing, well-earned victory this week. Can't wait to see what you do next week against the most overpowered anime protagonist the world has ever seen.
Next week's gonna be anime as fuck.
Oh yeah, that's the point. But there's a twist, and you'll find out about that soon.
Can I learn Getting Bolt in between sessions?
Oh, just you wait.
Can you learn how to use a whip in between sessions?
Maybe. I mean, rumor has it he only entered this tournament because he heard like something about muffins, and he assumed it was a muffin button, which is something he's been looking for some time.
They only exist on spaceships, Patch. Jeez.
And I've been Patch, your ever humble dungeon master. I just played the announcers today, I think, and the Inari, was it? Yeah, Inari. And yeah, I will continue to plug the charity event that we're in the middle of all week. An amazing opportunity to help our dear friends in the LGBTQIA+ community. We are currently sitting at £315, which is incredible. That's unlocked our first stretch goal. We're on the way to the next one, £500 to get a one-shot DM'd by Myra the Pirate, and so much more to come. Please do tell all of your friends, anyone that will listen, that we're doing this all week. Our next stream is on Wednesday with the Wildmount Chronicles. That promises to be a very good one, especially with how the last session ended out, with a certain Asmodeus playing his mental games as he so often does. And then on Friday we have Vicky Mockery's Drag On Race, which is a drag queen / king one shot, which we announced 24 hours before Dimension 20 revealed their Dungeons and Drag Queens one shot Oh, that's a series. But we did it first, Brennan. Fucking, I can't be mad at you. You're too hot. But that's not all. Because on Saturday, we wrap things up with Honey Heist 2 Electric Beargaloo, as 6 bears pull off the heist of a century in the portside city of Nicodranas. So much to look forward to. And I guess if I had to pick a favorite moment, it's so difficult. That was a session of moments. It really was. I'm gonna be a little selfish here, and it was just watching Pat's face the moment he realized what was happening at the end there, and watching the cogs turn and like, yes, that's the reaction I was hoping for. So, but also just, you guys are too kind. Like, thank you for being amazing players. Like, I couldn't do this shit without you, so all the love to you. You are as much of Quest Junkies as I ever could be. So, yes, thank you, my dear friends. We are going to wrap up here, and we're going to go a raiding. Let's have a look and see who is online right now. We can go and spread some love. Because we've got bad blood. I got that stuck in my head now.
You're welcome.
Let us have
Sing it.
look. I think our usual crew that we raid is not actually have not begun yet, but I think they're due to be. Let me just check. Because if we only have to hang around 2 minutes, then that's worth doing, I think. Let's see. Also, I just love the fact that I got to use this music, because I love this music.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
The minute I hear it, I'm like 8 or 9 in my pajamas, playing Dragon Ball, eating Cocoa Pops. Simpler times.
Living the dream.
Yep.
Living the dream.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna go raid someone who is an awesome streamer and who I would love to get on Quest Junkies someday, as they are currently streaming the game that everyone's streaming at the moment, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. We're gonna go raid Cypher of Tyr, a fantastic person in the space. So, my friends, all the love to you. We hope to see you again during our charity week. And since the next session is Wildmount, I guess all I have to say is it Wednesday yet? Good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye, guys.